Hello everybody, and welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight, and this is where I do the gaming. We'll be diving back into Tomb Raider, the remastered trilogy, Tomb Raider 3 in just a moment. But before that, just a couple of housekeeping items. First and foremost, my throat is a little sore today, so bear with me. Allergies are continue to absolutely kick my ass, so bear with me. Actually, that's a thought. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'm back. Sorry, I decided literally last second to take some allergy meds because I took some earlier, but it's been long enough that it's time for another dose. So, yeah. But yeah, allergies are continuing to kick my ass, so please bear with me for any coughing, anything like that. I will try not to blow my nose on camera, and I'll try not to be too gross on camera. If I do need to blow my nose or anything like that, I will absolutely I will be right back, so that you guys don't have to witness that, because I know for a fact that that would be very gross and most people don't want to deal with it. Anyway, so as I was saying, we will be diving back into Tomb Raider 3 Remastered here in just a moment, but before we do that, just a quick couple of housekeeping items. First and foremost, be aware that at the final full week of May, which is, pulls up calendar, the week of, oh, come on, there we go, of the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, I will be on vacation. So that means basically my last stream for the month of May will be Friday the 22nd, and then I'll be back on June 1st. I will be making public posts about it as we get closer, so don't worry about like marking your calendars unless you really want to. If you want to mark your calendars, go for it. But like, you know, just be aware that for that week I will be not streaming. If you want to chat with me, you are absolutely welcome to. You can do so through my Discord server. Yeah. Also, the second item, speaking of the month of May, the second item on our list of housekeeping items is that during the month of May, as well, there is another Phasmophobia event. This one is a crossover with the Alan Wake series, if you're familiar with that. If not, don't worry about it. It's a good horror franchise that, from everything I've seen of it, I really enjoy. Alan Wake is by Remedy Games, I believe. I think it's Remedy. They also did Max Payne, Quantum Break, Control, and I think a bunch of others. I don't remember what all they've done, but they make good games. Basically, the banger, mostly banger after banger. Not everything is for everybody, but anyway. But yeah, so the event starts on May 12th, and Melidor and I are Melidor 219 and I are intending to play some of that event on stream whenever we can. We don't have any more information about when specifically at the moment, mainly because we don't have much more information about the event. But just know that in a couple of weeks, we're going to be trying to play some Phasmophobia, which will probably cause some schedule fuckery, like it did around Easter when we had the Easter event in Phasmophobia. Ideally, assuming his schedule and mine line up again, ideally, he and I will probably play on Friday together, and then the Friday schedule will be moved to Monday, like it was for Easter, ideally, because that worked really well for the both of us. But if we don't know yet, because all we know is the event starts the 12th. We don't know how long it's going. For all we know, it could be only that day, in which that would really screw both of us up a bit. Yeah, anyway, so that's the second thing. Be aware of, basically, I'm going to have a week off in the last week of May. Also, schedule fuckery on the horizon. So a schedule fuckery similar to Easter, around the time of Easter, on the horizon. So keep those two things in mind. Again, announcements and stuff like that will be made as we get closer to the important dates. So no worries if you forget. Other than that, it's just the reminder that if you want to, you are absolutely able to welcome. You're not just able, you're welcome to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to it and a bunch of other stuff in my link tree, which is typed out on screen above my head. Linktree/Crimson Knight. Sorry, I think I have an eyelash or something that's like... Nope, okay. Anyway. What was I saying? Yes, Linktree. Also in the Linktree are links to my socials, my Discord, like I said, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, my TikTok, and a bunch of other stuff as well. It's the one-stop shop for all the things that are me, basically. The socials, I'm not very active on them. I'm most active on Discord, then Blue Sky, and then I'm occasionally on Threads, and then I'm barely ever I try to never be on Twitter unless I'm making an announcement. Yeah. And then I also have a Facebook page. Yeah, other than that, like I said, I have a Discord server. That is probably that or the Patreon are probably the ideal ways for you guys to reach out to me if you have if there's something important you want to talk about or ask about or anything like that, other than like Twitch chat or TikTok chat when I'm live. I mean, I do have a business email. I think that's also available through the Linktree as well. That if you have like business questions or whatever in regards to like, like business, whatever, you can email me that way. Yeah. Brain is not working. For my Twitch, you can find me at twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming. I am live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at around 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, so that's approximately around now. If time is weird soup and you have trouble tracking time zones or not very familiar with which time zone is what, basically 18 minutes ago was 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. So, and that's where I aim to start. I usually start like a few minutes after that, but actually start. I usually have my intro screen up before 7 as I'm like doing last minute checks and stuff like that, setting up my microphone, getting my ring light on and everything like that. Doing last minute checks, leading up to 7, and then I probably should start doing that a bit earlier because oftentimes I've been going over 7. But yeah, I try to aim for 7. It doesn't always happen, but it's also not a hard deadline for me. I'm trying to be less restrictive on myself about about my schedule, so it's like 7-ish, and by that same thing, I'm usually live for 3 hours until around 10-ish p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. So yeah, 3-ish hours. Like yesterday, I went much over because it was like almost midnight by the time I ended yesterday. That's because I really wanted to finish that game, and I ended up doing all of the different endings of that game, or at least all of them that I could think of. And that game was so fun. TR49. If you haven't played it, you should. You should. It's really good. The voice acting in it, the writing, it's incredible. It's an indie game, so you know, if that's your vibe. But actually, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm gonna be wasting time real quick. Hold on. I have to check on. Oh, some updates. Hold on. I was going to check on my friends. That's it. And where is she? There she is. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I may regret it, but I'ma do it. Sorry, bear with me. Oops. Oh, also, I didn't do this while I'm thinking about it. Inevitably, I forget something. And today, I forgot to tell Blue Sky that I'm live. Come on, do what I'm telling you to do. Okay. That is done. So I can close this. And now that. Again, sorry, bear with me. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay. Sorry. Yes, we were talking about my link tree, and I got distracted talking about the game yesterday, which then led me to... Well, it doesn't matter. Thank you very much, Tina, for liking the live on TikTok. I'm sorry if I'm sorry for missing that when you did it. But yes, thank you, Tina on TikTok for doing that, for the like. But yeah, so Linktree, you can find links to all the stuff. I'm live Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at around 7 p.m. US Eastern Time, as I've already said. Twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming. Any time I'm live on Twitch, I'm also live over on TikTok and vice versa. I'm at Crimson Knight on TikTok. If you can't catch me live, or you can't catch the entire live, or whatever, the VODs of the live, which is the recordings of that live, will be available at youtube.com/@Knight. Again, that's at Crimson Knight. Or you can search Crimson Knight Gaming, Gaming with Crimson Knight on YouTube. Gaming with Crimson Knight. I guess Crimson Knight Gaming. But either way, you'll find me, and then you'll find all of the VODs for the last 6 years of my streaming. My only request is that you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys should, by this, I feel like most people know how to know the usual stuff that YouTube has asked on YouTube for the engagement stuff, the likes, the like buttons, etc., etc. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, again, you can find all that in the link tree as well. If during the course of events you are willing and able to throw some money my way, you're very welcome to do so through the TikTok and Twitch built-in functionalities for such things, like the bit system on Twitch or the subscription system on Twitch, as well as I think it's called the gift system on TikTok. You're welcome to do those if you prefer. However, that is if you would rather not for any reason. You can also utilize the Ko-fi and the Patreon that I have provided. I also have a Cash App provided if that is your preference. Yeah, the Ko-fi is Ko-fi.com/Crimson Knight is basically my tip jar. And patreon.com/Crimson Knight is for if you want to be like a monthly subscriber thingy. Ko-fi has subscription as well, but I mean that's between you and your that's between you and your wallet. So yeah, anyway, Anyway. So yeah, check those all out if you feel so inclined, and if not, that's perfectly fine. It's not that, like, no worries, no stress. I know that it's rough out here economically and other ways. So, you know, no worries at all. But yeah, you can find all those in the link tree if you feel so inclined, and if not, that's perfectly fine. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's actually get into Tomb Raider. Let me get OBS out of the way. Okay. Right. Yes. All right. Controller is on. Loading game. We got the secret here, right? I think we did. Oh, I can't see volume. Hold on. Oh, please. Can't see volumes. There we go. All right. Let's check our progress, shall we? 4 out of 5. Yes. Okay. Cool. We did get the secret here. Then, because I believe that was supposed to be the 4th secret that we got. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, somebody messaged me on Discord right as I was about to get into the game. Because of course. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Now then. Let's see if I can remember how to play this game. All right, so this is the direction we're going. I hear monkeys. All right, anything over here? Any pickups? New? All right. If I remember correctly, there's stuff over there. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is technically how we got over here. Would have gotten over here if we'd come the other way. Whereas, yeah. Okay. I don't know though. Maybe not. Do I want to try for that? Not really. That looks like it'd be very hard to get back from. Why? Hold on. Why are you being that way, game? Why are you lagging? What is happening? Hold on. I am having some issues. Hold, please. Why that? I don't know why that. Oh no, please tell me it's not. Okay. Speaking of updates, an important thing needed to update, and question is, or was it just the control app? Fuck, there is a driver update. Can't update the driver while streaming, and I'm not going to cancel stream. This should be fine. Should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much trouble. All right. Now, if I'm right, this is the direction we're going. There's a waterfall. Oh, yep. Some stuttering. Okay, I see some stuff in the water down there. Yep, that's water. Okay. Come on, Vulture. Wow, you're stuck, man. That's one way to get altitude. All right. Okay, I see where I should go. Go. I'm gonna save just in case I fall, because I don't want to risk missing something. Okay, there is a ledge there. Great, awesome. All right, think I can make that? I think I can make that. Hey, we got all the secrets. Come on, pick it up. There you go. All right. This broken raft is storytelling that the guy we were chasing came this way and lost his raft when he came down the waterfall. That was a nice little hop. Ooh. That's a drop. Okay. Hey, we finished it. Okay. Next. Are there any secrets here? No, there are no secrets. Or at least I don't appear to be. Go ahead and save. Excuse me. Oh, I remember where we are. This is the maze. Let me remember. Try to remember how this lays out. Over here, is this a? Yes. Okay. So I did remember correctly. This is the. Okay. And this way should be. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Okay. Those are dead ends. Oh, there's another crawling space there. Food that I can tell. It hasn't spawned on. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I got lost. Okay. So go in, crawl. This is a dead end. And then here is a dead end as well. Oh, I bet stuff hasn't spawned in. Because if I'm remembering there being ammo all through here. Oh, a pit. Okay, that goes down to the next area. Okay, so apparently some stuff has spawned in. Oh, enemies don't spawn until you're closer, I bet. So I bet somewhere through here there's Snecky boys. Neck. Oh, I see flares. Okay. 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 That's dead end. Now, am I right that this way is a Snicky Boy? Yes. I am right, because I can see him coiled up now. Come on, wake up. Can't reach me, it's fine. Have a nice look at her back for a second. This is fine. Alright, there were no pickups from that. Okay, fine. Dead end, and then, oops, that's a wall. Come on, stand up. There were the Uzi clips over here. And there was also that pit. Which I don't think I'm gonna mess with. Alright. Now, there wasn't anything over here, right? Right, okay. Wrong button. Now, if I remember correctly... Flares, yes. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we've got flares, we got the Uzi clips. Let's go try the other direction. Over there, that's the way I went where the Cobra was. That's dead ends. Now, this is where we started, and back this way is... Let me save first, because it's been a second. I don't want to have to redo any of that. Oh. Oh no. Okay. So it's going to be a boulder trap. It's going to follow me down here. And then I'm going to have to take a left or a right. Sure. Both of those are safe. They seem safe. Okay. All right. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. Well, the thing I said was going to happen happened. Are we shocked? All right. I think I screwed myself up by jumping. There we go. All right. Now we're going to save again. All right. Please. Ow. Okay. Oh, fuck. Really? Controller? That's not what I said to do, dude. Well. I don't know why that happened, because I was pushing run, and the controller decided to go into the menu, which really fucked me up. Oh well. I'm just gonna dip in here. All right. Oh, this is a new space. All right. Saving. All right. Let's take a look. See what's over here. Nothing that spawned in, at least. Could be a Cobra. Go this way first. Shotgun shells. Okay, and possibly possibly enemies that have not spawned in yet. And over here is something. Okay. I bet that's pushable. It looks pushable. Ooh, medical pack. Okay. That's weirdly positioned. Why would it be there instead of all the way over here? I bet there's a cobra there that hasn't spawned in. Okay. Back to Lara. There she is. Okay, now what's this way? It'll step up. Oh, I bet that's the same movable block that I was just talking about. Oh, look, that same block. Okay, so based off of that, I will probably want to be moving it over here because this doesn't look like it's going to block anything. Whereas if I push it, if I push it that way. So basically, we found 3 of the 4 sides of this pushable block. Knowing the developers, because I don't remember for sure, but knowing the developers, the 4th side of that block is the way we need to go. If we come to this spot and push, we would be blocking that. But if we go to one of the other 2 and push, that would be opening up the way forward. That's if I know the developers correctly. Well, if I know them well enough, because I don't remember specifically. It's over here. Is that no? Okay. And then okay, so either there's a bunch of unspawned in enemies over here, which I'm not going to worry about, or there's just nothing. Okay, so we want to go. Did we go this way? Yes, there was the spot that could be a cobra, or it could be nothing. Okay, let me see. I'm curious. Is it a cobra? Am I right? Is it a cobra? It is a cobra. Look at that. Look at that. All right, it dead. Was there anything else that was protecting anything? No. Okay. So there were shotgun shells over here. Yes. And then there was small medical pack over. Okay, let's go ahead and push this. Since we're here, because this is where. Yep. Yep, there's the 4th side. And there's that. Okay, so that's our way forward. Now, Yep, I was right. Remember how I was saying that why did they put it there rather than down there? I bet there's a cobra there. There is a cobra there. Look at that. Hey, wake up. My small medical pack. Okay. Now, I'm not going to worry about over there. I don't care as much about getting like all the kills and stuff that some people do. So again, either there's like on the other side of this over here, this whole hallway is either full of enemies or it's blank. And honestly, I don't care either way. I only went after those 2 cobras because I was curious to fight about my guesses. And the one had a small medical pack. So again, either there's gonna be boulders? No, traps? No, okay. Either there's going to be enemies all throughout here that have not spawned in, or it's clear straight ahead. All right, this way, and then this way, this way. Nope, not that way. There we go. All right. Okay. Now, save it. All right. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, crawl space. Excuse me. Anything over here? Oh, some flares. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is our way forward. Okay. So that's our way forward. Okay. Then in that case, which way was that compared to where I'm at? It's through the... Okay, it's down, then up, then through the crawl space, then straight ahead. Okay. Um... Hmm. Oh, is this that other pit? Oh, this is that other pit that we, Yeah. So, this is the first level we were on. And then we dropped down, we could have dropped down here to get to, okay. Cool. Okay. All right, fine. Was there anything over here? No. Okay. And then that's the way forward. What's that? Crawl space. Oh, that just takes me back to here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I want to grab. There could be like cobras and stuff throughout here. But again, like I said, I don't care enough to go hunting every single one of them. But okay. We know our way forward. Etus. Oops, that's all right. There we go. Stand up. Oh, come on, stand up. Now, from what I recall, anything that direction, there was nothing that direction. And then there was nothing any of the rest of the place. It was just the way forward, which is right here. Cool. All right. Now, I'm going to save. And go. Oh. Okay. Good thing I saved, because I want to reload that. Wrong button. This button. Drop. Excuse me. Drop. Okay. Oh, wow. That is pitch black in the other version. Okay. Oh, this is where the boulder comes from. There it is. Okay. And these are a bunch of non-spawned in snakes throughout here. Okay. Look, there they are. All right. All right. I'm gonna just ignore the poison for now. I could have, if I think if I had sprinted from the start, they would have not been able to actually put a bite into me. But, oh well. I hear fire. All right, health is low enough now that I'm going to go ahead and eat a small medical pack. All right. And I think we're about to get into a boss room. It feels like we're about to get into a boss room with the fire sound effect and all the water I can see down there. Is this an arena? This is indeed a boss arena. Look at that. Okay. All right. Allons-y. I did save, right? Don't hurt to double save, just in case. All right. Oh, look, a boss. Oh, look, I'm on fire. Oh, grenade launcher. Okay, cool. I wonder if this is one of those you kill him and then you loot the place, or you loot the place and then you kill him. All right, I have it saved. I'm going to try to kill him. Oh, thanks, Lilac Sky, for the like on TikTok. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Because we have a save right here, I am going to try to kill him and then loot the place. We'll see how that actually works. Well, oh! Okay, so the water becomes instant death. Good to know. We're learning. Well, I'm dead. Alright, if he catches me at all with any of those, I'm dead. Instant death. What do I have? I literally only have my shotgun. Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Oh, that's not doing shit to him. Ooh. That did take a nice chunk out of him. Oh, nope. He's almost dead. There we go. Cool. Alright, now we loot the room. Bum, bum. 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 Alright, so there was only those that I could see. Health is fine. He didn't touch me. Pick it up. There we go.
I don't want to be misrepresented by that retarded researcher you've just been with.
Lara.
Did we have to use that word?
I'd come to converse
It was the 90s.
myself, but I saw you were doing a rather more creditable job, I think. Indeed, I'm inspired. I'd like to offer you other work.
What? Shoot the breeze with some of your other boys? No thanks.
Fortunately, they were the only lab rats we let loose into the field. No. My request is for 3 other artifacts like this.
The Infada tribe only had one artifact of this type. It's unique. Anyway, what would your interest in it be?
I'll show you. It's not from India, rather an island near Antarctica. It is in fact meteorite rock. that has been fashioned and used by Polynesians who were once settled there many, many years ago. See that? That's unique. An unknown material.
So how did it end up here?
Formed from the planets, sculpted by Polynesians, distributed by goons. Our excavations and investigations have led us to this. A sailor's diary from Charles Darwin's expedition on the HMS Beagle.
August 14th, 1834.
This voyage is getting too boring for me to go on with.
If I had remembered they used the R slur, I would have tried to beep it, but I'd completely forgotten that they had that in the game. It was unfortunately pretty common in the 90s.
Following them blasphemous ideas of the governor, Darwin. But this don't even concern me now. I just want food. Something more than vegetable broth.
I don't know how to. I don't know if I can bleep it in post for YouTube.
We're gonna be doing is for meat. Pure, solid, blood-rich meat.
Welcome, by the way, welcome Panda on TikTok. Good to see you. Glad you can make it.
The snow's run out.
The 90s were wild. Yep. They were a time. They were indeed a decade of time. Hello, Lexi Flexi on Twitch. Thank you for your first time chat. Welcome, welcome. Speaking of pandas, dancing pandas in the Twitch chat. Love that.
There's something here.
Look, another one. What do you reckon they're worth then? Too late. There's only 4. None for you.
Puppy! Oh no. Angry puppy. Hurt puppy. Oh. Oh. Unfortunate puppy.
Nobody better say nothing about this to the governor, else we'll be back having to hunt down that creature for his samples. Paul fell down a crevasse, okay?
Okay, Stephen.
Amen. Stephen was to be the only survivor of the 4. When he arrived back in London, he superstitiously sold off his artifact, having seen his pals murdered or killed with theirs. One here in India, one in the South Pacific, and one in Nevada. The places where I'd like you to go.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. On Twitch, Lexi says I can call them Lexi. Welcome, Lexi. Good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for joining. Just to do a brief introduction, I'm Crimson Knight Gaming. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I am live on both Twitch and TikTok at the same time. So if you see me chatting to somebody and you don't see the chat, it's probably TikTok chat, though it could also be somebody rather than who's messaging me through Discord and watching, rather than like actually in the Twitch chat. But yeah, I don't stream the same thing every day. I keep a weekly schedule, so every Tuesdays are the same thing, every Mondays, etc. Mondays are basically I stream whatever the hell I want. Tuesdays are Tomb Raider Tuesdays. Wednesdays I play through the Assassin's Creed franchise, and Fridays are an ongoing segment that I call Late to the Bandwagon, which are games that I missed for one reason or another when they first came out. An example being the Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, which is what I'm currently playing on Fridays. So yeah, if you want to catch up on any of my past streams, see what else I've played over the years, you can find all of the VODs of my streams for free available over on YouTube at youtube.com/@Crimson Knight, and that's the @ symbol. Panda on TikTok says, was that the first level? That was the first location, India. Yes, it wasn't the first level. It was fourth, technically. If I remember correctly, each location in this game has 4 individual levels within it. If I remember correctly. So the first location is India, and then you had like 4 subsections of that, and then we get to choose where to go next. And I think I'm gonna go to Nevada first. Lexi asks on Twitch. So I do job as well. Actually, this is my job. This is my job. I'm also an in-progress writer, so I use my free time for a lot of that. And weekends, mainly just chill with my friends. I have a couple of ongoing nights with friends. But yeah, mostly I just chill with my friends. I do occasionally go live off schedule for various reasons. I don't usually play games when I do. Usually it's like a just chatting stream, or like if I'm trying to be productivity, like a productivity stream. This is, I do this full time as a career. At least that's the plan. All right, let's go ahead and thing. All right, so our options are South Pacific Islands, London, or Nevada. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go Nevada first, because if I remember correctly, there's a point, spoilers, there's a point where Lara gets captured and her weapons get taken, and it's not just her weapons, it's like every item she has. And there are equipment items that you can get in each location that are very useful, that if you lose them, you can't get them back. So I think I'm gonna go with Nevada first. That way I can get that done and out of the way. Yes. Yes, I agree, Lexi. Okay, where are we going? I do not recall where we're going first. Oh, look, some vultures. All right, that thing's dead. There was another one I saw. There it is. All right, 2 vultures down. Oh, look, a snake. Is this like quicksand, or is this yeah, that is quicksand. Okay, get out of the mud. Panda says on TikTok, I just started Tomb Raider 2 today. Awesome. Tomb Raider 2 was my first Tomb Raider, if I didn't say that before. And I really enjoyed it. Okay, that's actual water. That's death in disguise, I bet. Oh, look. There's some stuff over there. Oh, fuck, that's a snake. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I know. We came into your home and murdered you. I'm sorry. So unfair. All right. Oh, that's cool. Panda says this is their first time playing the Tomb Raider games, the classic Tomb Raider games, other than when they played them as a kid. That's cool. That's really awesome. This is not my first time playing them. since being a kid. But Tomb Raider 3 is the one I've played the least of, so I don't remember as much of it. Lexi on Twitch asks, I said that I do some productivity on stream. What type of productivity do I do? Usually it's like if I'm having trouble focusing on writing, and I need something to kind of essentially multitask without fully distracting me from writing. So usually what I'm doing is usually I'm writing, camera is on, chat is up. Sometimes I have like an idle game up, so that there's something happening on screen that you guys can actually see. I usually have music going as well. I hear sound. Oh, that's not a thing. Okay. Fair. Oh. Neck. Moss neck. And stuff. I bet those brambles are like actually that could be razor wire. Either way, I bet it's like glass to land on and walk through. Oh, hold on. I just had a thought, or had a realization. All right. So, what if I go this way? Is there another drop down? There's another drop down. Doesn't seem to be a nice way to get down here. I think, did I save recently? I'm gonna save because I don't remember when I last saved. And if you can't remember, rule of thumb in this game, excuse me, in all Tomb Raider games, is if you can't remember when you last saved, probably best to save just in case. Secrets! Alright, picking this up. Grabbing that. And there's one more. And push this. On 1 second. Okay. And that takes me back to here. What type of games do I like the most? Lexi asks on Twitch. I very much like story games. Because I'm a writer, I like telling stories, and I like stories being told. The Assassin's Creed series, the Assassin's Creed franchise is one of my all-time favorite franchises, as is the Tomb Raider franchise. I love all of the games of both franchises. I do have ones that I prefer over others, but I love them all. I also love games like Mass Effect, which is very story based. Horizon Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn, which are story based. Basically, if the game has a story mode, I adore it. The one exception that I have to that trend is Rainbow Six Siege, and the reason for that is because the gameplay element of that fascinates me. It's a tactical shooter instead of just a run and gun like a COD game is. It's tactical. You have to communicate with your squad, and if you don't play it a very specific tactical way, then you will fail. so that's a very fascinating thing for me from a gameplay perspective. But also, that said, Rainbow Six Siege does have lore to it. It doesn't have a story mode, unfortunately. However, it does have an ongoing story to it, which is really great. Tell it through comics and season cinematics and whatnot. And it's really good. It's really good story, and I really enjoy it as well. I mean, I also really enjoy Marvel Rivals, which itself doesn't have like a story mode, but it's Marvel Heroes, and I also, being a fucking nerd, I love Marvel comics and DC comics. I have a Batman blanket on the back of my chair, you know. He's looking over my shoulder as I play games, you know. So like, you know, that the story is there for Marvel Rivals, even without it actually being a story. And I mean, they do have story elements that they tell as well. But yeah, if a game has a good story, that's gonna pull me in very well, very strong. Surprisingly, Batman is actually not my favorite DC hero. In fact, I'm not going to get into it. You guys don't care. You guys are here for Tomb Raider. Panda asks what I'm currently writing about on TikTok. I have a couple of different projects going at once. Basically, whatever I'm feeling like writing at a time, and I bounce between them. I have a couple of different attempts at novels going. One of which is how would I classify it? It's not quite fantasy, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to quantify. It's hard to quantify it at its current stage of development. Another one is God, it's also hard to quantify. A story about another one I'm working on is a story about found family, and about essentially two sisters who get adopted and finding this new family and adapting to new circumstances and stuff. Other than that, I have a TV series idea that I'm working on, and I have another idea that I'm working on that I'm not sure if I'm going to just turn it into a book, or if if it's better as like a TV series or a movie or something like that. But it is another thing that I'm. So yeah, I have several different ideas and projects that I'm working on. That I bounce between depending on my my mood of that day, my creativity of that day. Lexi says on Twitch, write novels. Yeah, it's slow progress. I've not actually had anything published before, which is why I said I'm an in progress writer. Yeah, and I try not to worry too much about like the details of things like that until I actually have the story itself done, you know. What this used to look like. Okay. Oh wow, that's a difference. Whoo, boy, look at that difference. I love that so much. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Can I get up on top of this? I don't remember. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, there's a snack down there. Oh, that's where I spawned in. Okay, cool. That's where we started the level. Awesome. Okay. Just to be clear, Lexi, are you offering to share the novels that you love to read? Or are you asking me if I can share the novels that I like to read? That was a very low-flying plane, guys. You want me to share with you my favorite novels? Oh God, my favorite novels. I mean, first and foremost, I'm a big fan of the Percy Jackson series. The entire thing, everything by Rick Riordan. Percy Jackson, Kane Chronicles, Magnus Chase. That's all just love that. It's right in my wheelhouse, being a history and mythology nerd. So all of those I really love. Let's see here. If you're looking for some classics that I really like 1984. I like all the classics, let's be real. Pride and Prejudice is really fun. Oh, the Sherlock Holmes books are really good. Here, what else do I have? I have read and owned so many books that I don't remember them all, essentially. If you like fantasy, the Dragon Riders of Pern books are really great. And that's Pern, P-E-R-N. Yeah, if I have to pick my favorite, I'd have to say like the entirety of the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan are my favorites, like just in general. And I can't just pick one. It bit me. Shame. All right. I want to try to reach there. I think I do. Actually, do this and this, and then this. Yeah, it is a bit hard to pick one. I also tend to like yeah, let's go ahead. Books based on other properties that I really enjoy. An example being, I'm currently rereading this book. Hold on, let me take off the shiny cover thing and not lose my place. Use it as a bookmark. Oh right, they don't. Yeah, it's fine. This one. Hopefully that's not too shiny or out of focus. It's Wonder Woman Warbringer by Lee Bardugo, I believe is how that's pronounced. I apologize if they ever see this, and if she ever sees this, and I mispronounced her name. Apologies. But yeah, it's really good. It's part of a series of books called the DC Icons, in which they focus on fan favorite characters and tell stories about them when they're young. that are not told in the comics. So there's one for Bruce Wayne, there's one for Clark Kent, there's one for Wonder Woman, which I'm rereading. They have a couple for Harley Quinn, and one for Catwoman, and one for Black Canary. Those are the ones that I'm aware of off the top of my head. There might be more by now. Each book has a different author, or I think the Harley Quinn ones have the same author, but like the concept is there. But they're all part of like the same series of books, even though they don't necessarily overlap and interconnect. They're really good. I also like the Star Wars books. I love the new canon ones. What's it called? Why am I trying to remember it? It's right over here. At it. Quick though. I was just looking at it a bit ago when you were asking me about books. I don't remember. Oh, here it is. Had it in my hand. Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. Star Wars Lost Stars by Claudia Gray is really good. It's really good. And there's a few others as well that are also really good. Like I really like the Ahsoka book, and there's a Leia book. And they're all there's a trilogy or so that focus on Padme. But yeah, there's a bunch of Star Wars books out there. There's new canon and old canon. I love them both. But yeah, so like if it's books based on a franchise or something that I love already, I tend to like those as well. So yeah, I have a wide taste. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Damn. Well, I tried. Let's see. That'll just take me down to there. There's a large medical pack here. Is there... Oh, do I want to get over that? Hold on. Does it want me to climb this thing? And then get... I bet it wants me to climb this thing and get on top of this black square. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it wants me to do. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going to save. Want to go straight ahead, or let's try to go for the right one. Nope. Reloading. Do. Yeah, I read as many books as I can whenever I can. Though I don't have as much time these days as I used to, for obvious reasons. Oh no. Okay, water. Good. My heart stopped because I'd forgotten that there was water down there. I'll let this health go for a bit. What I've now started doing is taking a book out with me whenever I go out and run errands, just in case I have to sit and wait somewhere, you know. Like if I have a doctor's appointment or something like that, I have a book with me, so I read it. Then stuff like that. Okay. Canyon. All right. All right. Did I save? Oh. Well, here's hoping I saved. Because, oh boy. Okay, I did. All right. Okay, that's climbable. That is climbable. So I can use it to get down to here or back up to there, which is good. Because that's probably how I get out of the water if I fall in, depending on the current. Oh, there's some stuff in the water, speaking of. Da, 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 da. Okay, some shotgun shells there that I'm going to want to grab. Okay, that's a small ledge. So I'm probably going to have to jump from there to there and then altitude from there to there to there to there. Then run along here until here. Then we run and jump to here, probably. And then I bet this is a secret. I could be wrong about that, but I bet it is. Up here. Bet I come over here. If I drop down here, this takes me to the shotgun shells. Okay. Possibly death in the process. Okay. And then there's that. And then this is forward progress. Okay. There's also stuff over here. Oh, interesting. Okay. We'll probably come back over here eventually. In our own way. Okay, let's go ahead and get actually started. All right, jumping over here. Here and grabbing. Pulling up. That's the only one. Hold on. Is there anything up here? Possibly. Oh, there is. Is this climbable? Yes, it is. Okay, awesome. Pull up. Uzi clips. Yes, please. Back over here. Saving. Pull up. Is my right? Is this a secret? It is! Yay! Okay. Eagle clips and what is this? MP5 clips, I think? Yes. Wait. Yes. Okay. Now then. want to just, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going in the water. All right. Because there were flares in here, I know. Oh, I see some Uzi clips. Let's grab those. Shotgun shells, great. Love that. More Uzi clips. Yes, please. Then there were flares over here. And shotgun shells here. Ooh, I'm running out of air. Get some air. Alright, I think that's everything down in the water itself. Let's go look and find out. I think, unless there's like little hidden caves or things that I swam past, I think that's everything. Seems to be the case, yes. Okay. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. I wonder, can I? Well, I'm not gonna. It's fine. Is this sliding or is it flat? Flat. Great. And then over here, and then grab these. Perfect. And then. Nope. Okay. So back into the water. Oh, wrong button. Trying to do a dive. Oh, well. Pushed the wrong button. A little out of practice. Alright, now. Question. Are you... Okay. Probably over here. And then over here. And then... I don't need to save, but I'm going to... This. And pull up. And then... Stop. There you go. Alright, now then. Back over here. 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 And then... up here. And we do this. And then we save. Because there's something I'm going to try. Actually, I don't think I can do that. I'm going to try it. I don't know if there's an achievement for it. Yes. Nope, it's a hard wall. I had enough air, but it was a hard wall. That's fine. Okay. All right. Is this safe to stand on? It is. Good. Great. Love that. All right. Over here. Pull up. All right. Here. That. What was that? More planes flying very, very low. Okay. I forget. Did this lead somewhere important? No, this was down to the shells. Okay. All right. Save here. Grab this. folder. We go down. I think I'm going to go here. I want those flares. All right. I'm going to save again because I'm about to do some tricky jumping. I want to go there. Damn. God, I couldn't reach that from here. All right. Okay. Oh, damn. Ooh. I don't know how I survived that, but I did. Although I can't. Okay, that's fine. I can just shinny my way to the right. Thank you, Grace Tobin, for the like on TikTok. For the like on TikTok. Thank you very much. And welcome in chat as well. All right, let's try this again, shall we? We're aiming for the platform, not the ledge. Okay. And we're going to be very careful not to hit the thing that I nearly hit before. There we go. Easy peasy. Now that's going to be slippy slidey. We're just trying to get back over here. And then here. And we're going to save. Thank you for the support, Grace. Alright. I know if I land in the water, the current's going to sweep me off the waterfall. Alright, it's a little dark in here. There is a thing here. Ooh, I could tell by the lighting. Where's the hissy? Wrong thing. Pick that up. This is what I meant to do. Ah, there's some hissing up here. Ooh, hello, Uzis. Yes, please. Stand properly. Thank you. Now we're going to ignore the hissy snake until we get here. Secret! Uzis. Alright. Nope, wrong button. Crouch, then roll, and stand. And pull out another flare. Awesome. Okay, now. Saving. How am I doing on Uzi ammo now that I have that, by the way? 520? Not bad. Not my preferred amount for starting, but not bad nonetheless. Based on the music, I'm not going to go that way yet. Okay. All right, well, that's climbable. All right. Hold on 1 second. Somebody messaged me on Discord. Oops. Nope. Come back. There we go. Not that. Yeah, 1 second. Somebody messaged me on Discord. Is it an important thing or can it wait till later? It can wait till later. Okay. All right. Thank you, Grace Tobin, for the follow on TikTok. If this is your first time here, I apologize that I don't remember if you've been here or not before. But I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every Tuesday is Tomb Raider Day. Every Wednesday is Assassin's Creed Day. Friday, I've been going through Horizon Forbidden West for the first time after playing Horizon Zero Dawn before. And on Mondays, I generally do whatever I feel like doing day. Whenever I'm live on TikTok, I'm also live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Crimson Knight. /Crimson Knight Gaming. If you want to catch previous streams, see what else I've played, you can go to my YouTube, youtube.com/@Crimson Knight, or just search for Crimson Knight or Gaming with Crimson Knight on YouTube, and you'll find my channel where the last 6 years of Twitch VODs exist. If you're interested, which includes the entire Tomb Raider franchise. If you're interested. First time here, love Tomb Raider. Awesome taste in games. Thank you. Yeah, anytime. I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for popping in. Sorry, I'm feeling a little dry from all the talking, so let me pour some water. Welcome back, Lexi, with coffee. All right. Anything down there? Not that I can tell. That's that. I don't want the grenade launcher. No, thank you. Actually, like Lexi says, I love coffee. It helps me a lot while working too. Yeah, it does a lot of people. I always preferred soda, like Dr. Pepper or whatnot. However, I became a bit too dependent on caffeine, so I had to stop. So at the most I do for caffeine these days is tea, unless I'm having a really bad day. Then I do go for a Dr. Pepper. But yeah, I have to be very careful with my caffeine intake. What is down here? This will probably sweep me back to that cave. Oh, look. A thing. Good to know. Oh, there's that. Okay, also good to know. I love that this vulture has landed just enough on land that he's not in the water. Rigor mortis stuck in real quick here. Espresso mostly fair. Honestly fair. Yeah, I never really I was never really one to get the wrong button. To one for the taste of coffee. I was one of those weirdos who, like, no matter how much coffee was in a thing, I could taste it, and it kind of ruined it for me. I literally have done a mocha where it's 99% hot chocolate with just a drop of coffee, and that drop of coffee was too much for me. Grace says that the vulture had a little too much to drink last night. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, this is where it ends, everybody. Because I missed a thing. Or ruined the timing, or something. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Whoo! I know you can't see how much health I have left on TikTok, but no joke. no joke. Just very little amount of health left on from that. Woo! All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm a yeah. Wild. Okay. I'm gonna try to get this lever down here. We'll see how much the current kicks in for me. What happens here? Please. Okay. All right. Okay, so that opened that. Cool. Get off the geometry, Lara. Let's go. All right. Now then, let's see what I missed. There was that lever that I pulled in here. Did it not do anything? Or was I too slow with it? All right, gonna save again. And we're going in. Pull the lever. Oh, it's still closed. It's got to be something else. Oh, Lexi, you have a cat? Yeah. Yeah. Cats are like that. What you doing? Give me attention. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm missing something here. Let me think. All right. So I pulled that lever. Nothing seems to have happened. Or at the very least, it didn't open the thing I thought it would open, which was up here. Oh, I can't go up here. Well, that's good to know. Then the thing I thought it would open was not there. It was... What was it? Yeah, I thought that would be... Huh. All right. All right. Give me 1 second. Just in case I get stuck, I have a walkthrough up for me to check on if I get stuck. I got those. Give me a hint, please. Walkthrough. Okay, I pulled that lever, which opened the trap door. Oh. I was slow. That's what the problem was. Okay. And I was thinking the wrong lever, pulled the wrong thing. Okay. All right. So this lever is the timed one that opens the door that I keep getting stuck on. No, that closes that one. What? What? Am I an idiot? I might just be an idiot, y'all. Okay, so no, this... Oh, come on. Pick up. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. There. That's the lever I need to pull. Okay. All right. Thank you for the hint. Walkthrough. Pull the lever, Lara. Pull the lever! Why do we even have that lever? And then I'm going to need to pull this again. Please. And then go up here. None of this was timed. I'm just a bit of an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm just a little blind sometimes. All right. And then we pull the switch. Which did some stuff with an elevator. That's right, it diverted the water. Cool. Cool. Alright. Now. Alright. Alright. Now, is there anything to collect over here? There is. I'm gonna save. Oh, hey, look! Yet another thing to collect. Alright. And anything down here that's worth grabbing? Because I could drop to there, and then jump to here, and then jump to here, and then no, that would just take me back to here, which is fine because that's where we want to go anyway. But not necessarily the direction we want to go. Hold on, let me... yes, I love cats. I love all animals, but well, most animals. Cats are my preferred house pet, though I don't mind dogs. And was there a switch in here? Am I crazy? Was there a switch in here? I don't remember. I know there was one on the other side. Okay, there's not. I have 2 cats of my own. Their names are Frodo, with an E on the end. She was named by my mother before my mother realized that she was a she, not a thought she was a he. And Sasha is the other one. They were both my mother's before she passed away a couple years ago, and I scooped them up so that they would have a loving, caring home. Oh, I should not have done that. Should not have done that. I have regrets, but it's okay. I didn't save that long ago. I don't have any pictures of them on hand, and I don't have them in the room with me. I am allergic to cats as well. I love them to death, but I'm allergic to them. So I'm very careful where I let them in. Because on top of that, I also have seasonal allergies. And so I end up very like clogged up and everything, especially around now, which is shedding season. After winter. So I'd have to post pictures. I can't like pick them up. Also, even if they were in here, they both hate being manhandled. Grace, I'm sorry for your loss as well. My mom passed on Christmas Eve, actually, of 2024. And it had been after a long struggle with a broken leg that got infected, and it was a horrible, miserable time for her. But yeah, Lexi says that she's sorry to hear that as well about our mothers, Grace. But yeah, back to the cats. Happy topic. Cats. Yeah, I have the 2 I have. They were hers, mine now. I keep them. I don't let them in here because one, they would absolutely trash my computer setup. Because they don't give a fuck, and they would push monitors over. They would, yeah, no. So there's that, and my computer stuff is way too expensive to replace. And the other reason is because I need a space where I can be cat free so that I'm not dying. I also live in a house, like every housemate I have. I live in a house with multiple housemates, which includes my friend Yvonne B, who's a Twitch streamer. In fact, let me go ahead and show on Twitch. She's one of my housemates. She and her partner are both live here. And we all have cats, basically. If I remember correctly, this house, oh god, at last count, how many cats do we have in the entire house? There's my 2, and then let's see here. There's Gambit, Lockheed, Molly, Scout, Shadow, Rogue, and Airy. Yeah. And then we have a bunch more else, like we have a lot of like farm space around our house. And so we have a couple of so we have cats all over the place as well. But yeah, we have all kinds of cats. And while I love them to death, I am a little miserable sometimes because of my allergies. Lexi says, you know what Bella did? Bella, I assume is the name of your cat. Did yesterday. I was working on my desk and with a coffee, and she drops the cup of coffee. Yeah, that's another reason, because they would absolutely just like throw all my. They would throw everything on the floor. So yeah. All right. Where's the ladder? Is this the ladder? This is the ladder. Bella is your cutie. Aw. Okay. Did I miss you before? I did. You're dead now. Alright. Alright. How are we doing on time? It's 9. Okay. Now, we started to go this way, and I said, no thank you, because of the music. And now we're coming back. Because... Oh, fuck! You startled me, dude! Fuck off. Don't startle me. I don't like being startled. How rude. The TNT key. Hell yeah. All right. Is there anything up here? Not look like it. Unless blending in with darkness? No? Okay. All right. So that's that. All right. Now that. Nope. Crunch. All right. I need to take a break. I'm get up and stretch. We'll be back in just a bit. Please don't go anywhere. Alrighty, and I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Welcome back, Lilac Sky. Glad you could make it. Grace says that the music is epic. Yeah, it is. It's by Jonathan Young under the moniker of Galactic Kraken. He created an entire album of similar music, specifically for streamers to use, with his permission, of course. It's the whole album is absolutely amazing. And he's got a second one that he's working on. I don't know if he's actually got a release date on the second one. But Jonathan Young is one of my most favorite musicians. He's up there with Linkin Park for me, which, if you know me, that's saying something. And so I definitely recommend checking him out, Jonathan Young. Okay. So, did I already kill you? I did. Did I get the key? I didn't. So we're back over here. And we're about to get awesome. I hope you find music. Oh wow. Immediately dead. I hope you like his music. It's not all 80s vibe. He covers a wide range of things. He does a lot of metal, but he does a wide range of things. He does metal shanties, covers of anime music. He's got a whole wide range of stuff, including his own metal albums and stuff. He works with Caleb Hiles. I don't know if you know that name. Occasionally, they're actually friends. Last I knew. Yeah, he's really great. Are you familiar with the anime opener Unravel? He has a metal English cover of that song, and it's phenomenal. All of his covers are in English, and he does a really good job of translating them and everything. It's great. Caleb is the same way. Caleb Hiles does his own anime covers. Caleb doesn't necessarily do metal. He does when he works with Jonathan. But excuse me. Caleb tends to do just straight covers, whereas John tends to make them a bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Tends to make them a bit more what is the word I'm looking for? Where he basically remakes them from the ground up, because he's super talented as a musician. Incredibly talented as a musician. So he tends to make them from the ground up. And Caleb does too when he can, but yeah, Caleb tends to mostly do vocals in my experience, which he's great with too. Shit. Lexi says, gotta go. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for stopping in. You did. Oh, yes. Thank you for the follow. I did completely miss it, but thank you very much for the follow. If you want to catch up on my streams or anything like that, you're very welcome to. Like I said, there's the YouTube where you can catch me. I tend to upload the VODs a week after I stream them. So If you want to catch up the rest of the stream, you're very welcome to. That would probably be the easiest way. Fuck. All right, come on. There we go. And up. One more. There we go. I do have socials. Let me go ahead and throw this on screen. If you go to the linktree/Crimson Knight, you'll find links to not just my Twitch and stuff. You'll find links to my socials for you to follow for updates. And I do have a Discord server in there as well if you So yeah, I'm most active on Discord. However, if you want to find me on, if I can do the right buttons, socials as well, you're welcome to. Okay. All my stuff is Crimson Knight. Exactly as it's written on screen, Crimson Knight. However, like I said, there is a link to the Discord in the link tree. Also, actually, hold on. Let me pull up my Twitch page real quick, because I think I do have a... Hold, please. I should also have just a link to it in my... Yes, I do have a link to the Discord on my Twitch page itself, as well as link to my link tree and stuff like that. So, yeah. There they are. All right. Also, as I was coming back from walking around for a little bit, I did check, and we do have all the secrets already. So that's cool. Hi, buddies. What's up, guys? Let me in. Hey, did you guys know you left some grenades out here? Yep, you found me. You did indeed find me. But yeah, thank you for popping in, because you said you had to go. So, but thanks for popping in. Oh, come on. That's dark. Okay. Up or down? Let's go up. Have a good rest of your evening. Give the kitten scritches for me. There's a lever here. Door and lever there. Cool. All right, let's back this way. What's over here? Alright, they didn't drop anything. Cool. Alright, that's a ladder. What's up here? Alright, so this is a ladder here. How are we doing on time? 9:20. Okay. This could take me up to here and then into here. And that looks pushable, or at least openable. Same here. Opens. Okay, that's going to be how I get into the fenced in area. I think I know what. All right, we're gonna come back here in a second. Wrong button. Crouch. Stand up. And we're gonna go. Oh. Thank you for the share on TikTok, Grace. Again, sorry if I'm a little slow on seeing some of this stuff. I'm trying to do a lot. Oh, awesome! Thank you very much for the share. Okay, that opened that. Don't know where that is yet. Not gonna worry about it too much. Come on, Lara, grab the. That open this? No, no, it didn't. It opened something. Somewhere out there, it opened a thing. Curious. Hold on. I'm gonna backtrack quite a bit via the photo mode here. I'm curious. What was over? Right. Okay, this is where I go once I have the thingy. The quad bike. Which I don't have yet. Oh, it opened that. Okay. Still need to open this. Huh. I don't see any switches. Is there another lever that I missed? Probably. Anything in here? No. Okay. No. There you go. All right. There we go. All right. Now, is there another lever that I'm missing? Does this open that one door? But pulling it again will close that one door. What do you do? I still don't know what you do. Okay, so pulling... Oh, that lever is the one that opens that one. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back and pull that again. Then we need to find where that other door that we opened was. Alright, we're gonna pull this. Come on, Laura. There we go. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I know what's wrong. There we go. Pushing the wrong buttons. Alright. Alright. Now let's go see if we can find that other door we opened with that other lever. Oops. No, careful. Okay, that's slippy. Okay. Where did that other door open? I opened another door with that. There's the quad bike. Oh, was it down the hill? All right. So that is open. That's how I get into here. There's these guys running around. Because shots fired, blah, 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 blah. The switch. I pulled a lever and it opened a door. Don't know where that door opens. Down here. Yes, because this is the door I opened. Okay. Aha. All right. Well, I guess we do have to go down. Where am I? Turned around. Okay. All right. We're going to go down here. Yeah, so much for the stealth approach, Lara. Photography in this area is prohibited. Warning, restricted area. It is unlawful to enter this area without permission of the installation commander. While on this installation, all personnel and the property under their control are subject to search. Use of deadly force authorized. So yeah, I need to get the quad bike and then ramp off this thing and over here. Which is where we end the level. All right. So we go in here and we pull this. There we go. That opened the thing I wanted to open. Now we go back up the hill. There we go. All right. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. The least stealthy. The least stealthy infiltrator ever. All right. I'm curious. What does this look like now that I... Okay, so it's now... Ah, I see. They lowered it lowers the water level. I understand. I understand. Okay. Crouch, roll, roll, stand. No, stand. And then... You know, guys, you can see what I'm doing, and you know how deadly I am. You'd think you guys would grab some actual weapons to take me on and end my existence before I actually complete what I'm about to do. This is the most advertised fucking... Yeetus. Is this slidey? Yes. Okay. I'll go with that. Okay, he's in there guarding the thing. Did he drop anything? No. Slams into the wall. Is this pushable? No. Is this pushable? Doesn't look like it. No, okay. Then I think what I need to do next is actually use the quad bike. Get up here. Oop. Like an absolute pro. like an absolute pro. I love that this guy is just like, oh, please, God, don't let her actually come in here. Because I do not have a weapon. There's no way I could stop her if I wanted to. Come on. Come on, Lara. Come on. There you go. All right, pick up the key card. The multi-pass. All right. I'm going to very carefully, I said carefully, park you there. What's up? The Observer. Aliens. Area 51. More Area 51. Spaceship. More Area 51. Multi-pass. 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 All right, so we've turned off the electricity to the fence. Was there another switch in here? No? Okay. I didn't think so. Because I think the last switch I have is this one right here. Pull this, which opens the gate. And then hop on the quad bike. Saving. Because inevitably I'm going to end up finding a way to blow this thing up with me on it. There we go. Wipe out!
You crazy geek freak. What kind of stunt is that to pull?
She don't look much like one of them. Maybe she's an eco-terrorist or something.
And they wear hot pants, huh?
Hot pants! No, not the hot pants! I mean, she's not one of them. And she's also not an eco-terrorist by any stretch of the imagination. All right. They do have southern. They have some real southern accents, yes. Okay. Saving. All right. This is quite the spacious cell they've given her. And like, that's a hell of a bed, man. Like, it's metal. It's a metal slab. But like, damn. All right, let's see here. What happens if I do this? Ouch. Ouch. Typical cop. Damn, I missed. Alright. Okay. Button. What does this button do? Does this button do? Hi. Channel my inner DD. Ooh, what does this button do? Hey, we got some bros. Hell yeah. Alright, did I let everybody out? I did. Alright, cool. Grace says on TikTok, they even have a pool table, bruh. Yeah, they did. Alright. Jailbreak. Okay. Pushing button. Can I push button again? No? Okay. Damn. Ouch. Might have to reload because I think I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up because this door only stays open for so long, so I have to reload. All right. Hey. Yeetus. Up here. Oh, fuck off. Hi, man. All right. And in here is the first secret. Come on. You jump over the sink. There we go. And then... Hi, buddy. Lara, get up. Dude, you are so in the way. Is this the way out, or is this the secret? I don't recall. This is the way out. This is not the secret. Okay. Oh, fuck off. I need to reload. Okay. Because... All right. Try this again. Hey. Open this one. All right. Guard taken care of for now. All right. Hold on. Fuck, wrong button. Go. All right. Push this like we did before. And then we come over here. Excuse me, stand up. There you go. Now push. Then we go back to A. Stop it. No. Lara. Push. Drop. Roll. Roll. Stand. Now pull. All right. No. There we go. Now you. Wait. You push. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't. Camera, thank you. I need to get one of these boxes out of the fucking way. Fucking. What I should have done instead of pushing this. Should have pulled it. Or something like that. I should have done this. And then I push it again to unblock the passageway. And now we pull. Fuck off with the camera. Pull. Pull. And then no. Big push. And that gives us this. Okay, now. Wait, I'm not thinking that through. Wait, no. Lara. Get off the ground. Get off the ground. Camera is a menace. Alright. Now I'm essentially going to reset the puzzle. Because I'm not done exploring. And I want to release all the guys I can. Because they come in handy if I remember correctly. So now, then pull this. And we pull this. Here. No. Okay, fine. I'll let you crawl, Lara, because you keep wanting to. And we'll just push this once, because that gives us our exit. Okay. Now. Push the button. Push the button. And push the button. Alright. What's up, fellas? Alright, now let's look around a little bit. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm going to be wrapping up here in a bit. But... yeah, at some point I am going to be opening this gate, and they are going to be released to KO any guards that are in my way. At some point in the future. I don't think any of them have any loot or anything in their rooms. Oh, I can't open them? I thought I could free them. I remember freeing them. I thought I could open this gate. I remember freeing them. Am I thinking of Chronicles? Am I thinking of a different game? I might be thinking of Chronicles. They love to do the Lara is in prison and now she has no weapons and she has to find a way of fighting without fighting thing. They love to do that. It's been a while since I played this one. Anyway. I do know that my exit is... oh, always got to hit her head on something. Is this way. Oh, you're talking about me calling it a night? I can't call it a night? I'm not allowed to call it a night? Alright, is this a... it is a... nope, not yet. Not allowed to call it a night yet. Well, darn. Okay. Alrighty. And so we jump over this. Ouch. One second. Oh god. Hold on. Fuck, what'd I do? What did I do? I fucked up, guys. Hold on. There we go. Alright. The fuck up has been fixed. Does this hurt? I don't remember. Okay, no it doesn't hurt. Hold on a second. A hot hound call. No, it doesn't. Okay. Darn. I was gonna try to get a look at the facility from above, but it says no, and that's okay. All right. There's more barbed wire down there. I can see it. Okay. No, Laura. That's not the direction I wanted you to go. Excuse me. Laura. Thank you. Alright, just to check. Nothing down here? No, nothing down there. Okay. Ouch. What is going on with that camera? There we go. Alright. I'm gonna jump over that. Surely that sound of footsteps in the in the ventilation shaft is nothing. Well, they got him. Do I need health? At the moment, no, not really. All right. It's there's only very much, there's just a small chunk taken out of the health. All right, it's 10 o'clock. I should call it here. It is a good place to call it too. Let's take a look, see what's ahead. Because I have a key card, and I don't remember if this key card actually opens the doors near me or not. Well, I don't remember these doors opening at all at the moment, so okay. Yeah, that will probably open this, and I do have a key card for it. Do I want to go ahead and do that? Your daughter said to keep playing? I don't know. The more I play now, the less we have for the future, though. We can come back next week and play even more. Tell you what, I will go ahead and use the key card, and then we will call it a night. It is 10 o'clock. Okay, so that does open that. All right, fair enough. All right, well, welcome to an American military base, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna call it a night here. If you want to skip the rest of the week, you can. Because Tomb Raider is every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. At well, around 3 hours ago until now. Yeah, 7. So there's that to look forward to. If you want to come back tomorrow, we will be playing more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And Friday is more Horizon Forbidden West. Just in case you guys didn't catch it at the top of the stream, I have decided when my week off is going to be. It will be the final week of May. And so that is May 25th, I think. Hold on. Pull up the calendar. Yes, May 25th through the 29th. I will not be streaming. But I will be streaming until then. Yeah. If you guys have enjoyed this, feel free to check out the Linktree, Linktree/Crimson Knight, for more from me. You'll find links to my socials, my Discord, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, and a bunch of other stuff as well. I am live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time until about 10 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. If time zones are not your forte, that's fine. I usually start around 3 hours ago, and I usually go until about now. Sometimes I go later, sometimes I don't. Today I'm kind of tired, so otherwise I would have been more amenable to actually going a bit later. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more Assassin's Creed. I did play late last night. I played late last night. I was almost midnight before I called it a night last night. And then I still had stuff I had to do before bed, and so that I didn't actually get to bed until like 3 or 4, I think. I don't remember. I didn't exactly look at the clock. I just crashed, but it was late. Yeah, that is why I'm tired. But yeah, you can check the VODs of my streams over on YouTube, youtube.com/@, that's the @ symbol, Crimson Knight. You'll find past streams going back 6 years, which includes the entirety of the Assassin's Creed franchise that I've played, as up to where we're currently at, as well as the entirety of the Tomb Raider franchise. In release order, more or less. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in that link tree. You should definitely check it out. You might find something you like over on the YouTube. I know they are like full streams, which can be a little daunting, but one of the things that I love to do is throw on a full live stream, just as background noise while I'm doing other things. So I mean, you know, you never know. Yeah, anyway. Anyway. Whew. Sorry again for all the yawning I'm doing. If you are willing and able to throw some money my way, that'd be greatly appreciated, as this is technically my day job. You don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. Just if you have a little bit to spare, $1 here, $1 there. Going to bed is one of the next things on my to-do list. Yes. Yeah, you can do so through either the innate functionalities of TikTok and Twitch, if that is your preference, or you can use the Ko-fi and Patreon, if you so choose. That's ko-fi.com/Crimson Knight and patreon.com/. Then you can find those links in the link tree as well. Anyway, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. We'll be back tomorrow. So until then, remember to have empathy. Love yourselves and love everyone around you. And I will see you all next time. I love you all. Peace out.